McStone.
Hello, and welcome to On the Button. I'm Angus McStone, and this is not a skirt. I'm here today with a very special guest, Pat Simmons. How are you today, Pat?
Doing great, thanks.
Great. Now, recently you took over as Team Canada skip, and I'm sure you've been asked many a question about that. So what I'd like to know is, if there was one meal of a day that you could skip, which one would it be?
Ooh, I would skip breakfast every time.
Now, when you took over as skip, social media went crazy. Are you a big social media guy?
You know what? I haven't been. I opened my very first Twitter account this summer, and that's been the start of it. But no, before that, I wasn't at all. Wasn't aware of any of that.
So, is there anything you're doing right now to build your following?
No, not yet. I'm just trying to learn how to tweet still.
Yes, I don't quite get it myself.
Well, I'm trying to figure it out exactly.
Now, when Twitter exploded, they started talking about you being the best curler of all time. Do you agree with that?
Definitely not. You know what? We had a good little streak there and got hot at the right time and enjoyed it. Had a good ride with that, and you know what? It's we'll take the accolades, but it was a lot of hard work, and it'll continue to have to be a lot of hard work to try and improve both individually and as a team, for sure.
Great. So who would you say is your favorite curler of all time? Or who do you think is the best curler of all time?
The best curler of all time, you know, I always thought, given the resume and the longevity of his career, I always thought Kevin Martin would have to be named that.
Now, if you squint and tilt your head slightly, yourself and Nolan could actually be twins. Do you not think so?
Well, he's got about a foot on me for height, but hair-wise and whatnot, I think you're right.
So, in addition to curling, I understand you're also a chiropractor.
Yes, that's right.
Great. Maybe you can have a look at my back later. Do you ever work on each other's backs, or do you ever work on some of your teammates' backs?
Yeah, it's not each other's backs. It's me doing the work, that's for sure. But yeah, no, I have. You know, I would say on a typical weekend, there's one time, whether it's one of my teammates or someone else from a different team, but there's usually one instance per that I'm called to duty. Now,
if it's someone from another team, maybe a competitor's team.
For example.
Would you ever, you know, maybe slip an extra bit of a disc out there?
No, I wouldn't do that, never.
Competitive advantage. Now, curling's known as the roaring game as you shout down the ice and follow your stone. Do you have a particular roar or shout that you send down after your stones?
Yeah, I don't think so. You know, I think I always get a lot of times, because I'm generally a pretty quiet guy, but I can yell with the best of them when we kind of get in the heat of battle. So I think what often I get is, I can't believe you speak, let alone yell like that. You know, and people are shocked the fact that some of the noises that are coming out of my mouth kind of during a game.
Now, do you have any advice for some of the up-and-coming curlers? Because now you're a figure that people look up to. What would you say to a person either just starting curling or just thinking about starting curling?
Yeah, you know what? Curling is about having fun, enjoying it. You know, obviously, curling's a great sport because you can play at any level you want. You know, you can strive to be an Olympian, or you can strive to make it to every Friday night mixed league game. And either way, it's enjoyable. You know, you meet a great group of people and have a lot of fun doing it. And certainly, we've had the chance to travel the world and got to see places we never would have got to otherwise. And you know, it's a game that you can play for a long time and have a lot of fun doing it.
Great. Well, thanks for coming in today and chatting with us. I've been Angus McStone. Keep your stones on the ice.